we have to understand that fear is an energy. It's energetic. And energy, as you know, is never created or destroyed. It just transmutes itself. It becomes a higher or lower frequency. So when you begin, I'll cover this in a couple of levels. So fear can be transmuted to excitement, and excitement can be transmuted to enthusiasm if you walk in the direction of being your better self, walk in the direction of a goal, walk in the direction of some kind of accomplishment, walk in the direction of some kind of service. You can transmute fear. So I don't teach people, well, in order to do something, you got to get rid of your fear. That's never going to happen. What you do is you become aware, okay, I'm afraid. We're all human, okay? There's fear here, okay? Now I'm going to walk in the direction of my good so that the fear then becomes excitement. I'm excited now. Then excitement becomes enthusiasm. Enthusiasm means in God, in theos, in the presence. So we have to do that on 3 levels. There's the physical level. You teach a lot about this. What is your nutrition? What is your sleep pattern? What is your exercise? So you can control that. You can control what goes into your body. Are you doing a lot of sugar? Are you doing a lot of processed foods? Blah, blah, blah. So on the physical level, nutrition, exercise, sleep. We talked earlier about taking a break from our devices. What did you call it?
Screen curfew.
A screen curfew. Have some screen curfew time in which you pull away from that. That affects you physically. Then there's mentally. What is your inner conversation like? You got to catch yourself when you're going down a track of worry. Worry is emotionally rehearsing the very things you don't want to experience. You're rehearsing it. Oh, I hope this doesn't happen. Oh my God, I hope this doesn't happen. What are we going to do if this happens? Now you're rehearsing. Your body doesn't know the difference between whether it's happened or hasn't happened. It's just going to give you the cascade of chemicals that match what you're emotionally rehearsing. So mentally, we have to take dominion over our thinking. We have to be aware of those thoughts and begin to say other things to ourselves. It's going to be okay. I'm going to make it through this. I'm going to grow through this. I'm going to become a better individual because of this. You can begin to create your own self-talk so that mentally you're not picking up what's in the news. You're not allowing someone else's agenda to get into your mind. It doesn't mean you're not prudent. Doesn't mean you're not careful. Doesn't mean you don't take care of yourself. Physically, you're washing your hands, you're showering, you're taking care of yourself, yes. But mentally, you're starting to talk to yourself differently. I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be okay. You can just start with that. And then spiritually, we become aware, and this is not religion. It's just not religious. Spiritually, we open ourselves up to the fact that there's something about us that's eternal, that's forever. And this is when real prayer comes in. I'm not talking about begging a God, a magical God out there. I'm talking about really communing with the presence and having an inner realization that what you're praying for, you already have it. And then there's meditation in which you are communing with the eternal. There's breath work. There's other spiritual technologies, your yogic practice, your other spiritual technologies that bring you into an awareness of your spiritual nature. So now you have your spiritual nature guiding your mental nature, guiding your physical nature. So now you're walking in the direction of your unfolding. And what does that mean? It means that change is always happening. But we can participate in our own unfolding. We don't have to fall prey to the world of phenomena and all the things that are going on. I'm aware, I know this for certain, this is not like conjecture. I know that everyone has a great destiny. I know that everyone has something beautiful within them. Just like every rose seed has a rose bush. It's in there already. So that's called unfoldment. When that seed is planted in the proper soil, it unfolds and reveals what's already in there. There's something within us. We want to participate in its unfolding. So If I'm walking in the direction of my own unfolding, then my fear becomes excitement. Ooh, I don't even know what it's going to be. I don't have any idea what's here, but I'm walking in that direction. I become excited. And then when I make contact, I become enthused. You see, where's fear? It's been transmuted. It's been transmuted. Now, as I said earlier, the world has taken a nightmare pill. They're in deep fear. And there are certain powers that be that want you in fear. They can't control you if you're not in fear. They can't control you if you're not in fear. If you're not in fear, creativity happens. Innovativeness happens. Resourcefulness happens. Spontaneous goodness happens. New inventions happen. New ideas burst into the scene. We create our own renaissance. That cannot happen if people are in fear. I mean, right now, people are in a matrix of slavery. We actually pay for electricity, and electricity is free. We actually believe we have to pay for that. That's called slavery, you know. But powers that be have people believing, I gotta pay for this electricity because one day it's gonna run out. No, it's not. You can have devices that give you free electricity. People are enslaved to fossil fuels. They actually believe they need it. We don't need it. There's a new something trying to emerge. However, the status quo keeps you in the matrix of fear so that you become enslaved to being a consumer rather than a creator. People actually believe they're born to go shop rather than born to actually deliver gifts and talents and capacities and music and dance and great architecture and great books and great ways of being with each other and love and compassion and generosity. You know, people are enslaved, don't even know it.